Hi there, Scorpio. This is Miss Joan of Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, and I'm here to talk to you about the 17th through the 23rd of September. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have Baby Einstein here keeping me on track. That's wonderful news. And I have these 2 cards that are our theme for the month that I want to reread for you in case you haven't been here before. Grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on Earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. All right. And then we have non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So that's fun. Non-duality. It's a really pretty card. Being spiritually centered at the same time as taking care of everything else. All right, cool. So we'll let these 2 sit here, and we will continue with the week of the 17th to the 23rd. I have the Crow Tarot that's already pre-programmed for you, so I'm going to go ahead and lay these out. The special message just for you, Scorpio, is to slow your roll this month, okay? Anything you're getting ready to get into, you want to go slower. Don't go fast. Don't jump right in, okay? And then the other thing to think about was the regular message for all 12 signs, and that was be flexible and stay open to the possibilities. All right. So with that in mind, let us talk about what is going on for this week. All right. So the High Priestess is here talking about how your intuition this week is going to be on point. You'll be able to trust your intuition and know that your gut is telling you all the right things. This is good news. We like that for you. We have the 9 of Wands, reminding us that your ideas and the way you want to do things is pretty good. So stay on track. Watch how you talk to people, because those who aren't on track with what you want to do are going to need just to you may have to explain why you want it done the way you want it done, and then they'll be on point. They'll be ready to go and do what you want to do. So last week we were having troubles with that whole releasing somebody that wasn't working for us anymore. It's still here. You still got to do it, okay? Either let them go or delegate them to doing some non-critical work that doesn't affect you, okay? But figure something out, because they keep coming up and they are going to be a problem if you don't get rid of them. Sorry. The 5 of Cups is here, talking about past relationships and information that you have from those past relationships that can help, that's blocking you in dealing with your current relationships. So you are going to try, your mind tells you, let's do it the same way we've always done it when we had to let somebody go. The answer is no. This is somebody different, and you have to do something creative, come up with a plan that's different than usual, all right? Otherwise, the same old thing is blocking you, all right? Now, the 10 of Swords is also blocking you. All this power in this situation is causing more trouble than it's worth. So you may want to think about it as an opportunity to either delegate things and be less in charge of stuff. I would say that being totally in charge is the problem, right? So you want to make sure that you spread the responsibilities out so it's not all on your shoulders. Okay. There's an opportunity for you to self-sabotage. The devil has shown up to say, look, you can really mess this up right now, and you can make more things more difficult for you than ever before. Just by trying to do things, I think, the way you've always done them. You can trust your intuition, but you're going to have to change up how you do things, right? Remember, we talked about going outside the box last week? It's important that we do that. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is here. I feel like if you have an accountant, she's going to be standing around going, really, really, really. Because maybe you're going over budget. Maybe you're stepping outside of what you can afford to make things happen. And you're continuing to let this person be a drag on your situation when you need to just have a conversation. Just have the conversation, okay? Now then, the 8 of Swords shows up to tell me you're feeling stuck about it. I'm feeling really stuck. my solution is very simple. With the Eight of Swords, you have to let go of the strings that are binding you, take off the blindfold that's blinding you, and see that there's nothing to be afraid of, okay? You have all the power. Claim it. You have to claim your power in this situation by looking at it from a different angle. There's that moment where we stop and we tell ourselves, "Oh, I can't fix that. This is impossible." You're like, "No, no, no, no. That's not the way to think about this at all." You just simply look at it from a totally different angle. And you're like, "Okay, wait a minute. If I see it from this other person's point of view, well, it might be their only job, but why are they doing so poorly at the one job they got? Okay, so, oh, we gave them a walking around job when they have terrible feet. Huh. So it's not your job to buy him new shoes, but it is your job to look at that situation and go, okay, well, maybe if we give him a sit-down job, or maybe if we've tried the sit-down job, you've tried the walk-around job, you've tried all these different things, and they're still not working out, and you say, look, it really doesn't look like you want to work here anymore. Sorry. I'm going to fulfill that wish. So you're actually helping them out by releasing them so they can move on to the next thing. But you'll figure it out. You'll figure something out, and it's going to be great. The Hierophant here is talking about having faith in yourself as well as others. As you delegate things and stop being in charge of absolutely everything, you will have to have faith that other people can handle the responsibility of other stuff. It's going to be great. Even if it turns out you're going to like, okay, you're going to be in charge of this, and you're going to be in charge of this, and you're going to be in charge of that, but you're also going to be walking around and making sure everybody is doing everything, and maybe you want to team up with that guy, or maybe you want to team up with that person, and everything's going to get done, okay? It's going to be great. But yes, having some faith in yourself and others is important. Remember the duality here. We want to non-duality. Being clear about your spiritual self while also being the boss of things. Hey, so that's really good. Like that, I'm going to go on ahead and shuffle these guys up for you, Scorpio, so we can get some cards going and clarify some of these wonderful cards. All right. So, Father, Mother, God, Star Brothers and Sisters, please help Scorpio with the week of the 17th and 23rd. Ooh-wee. So, let us clarify the Eight of Cups. We're going to clarify the Devil. And we're going to clarify the Eight of Swords. All right. So, let's look at these guys. I'm going to go ahead and put these away. And let's look at this. So, we're following our intuition. We're knowing that we have good ideas and that we should stay true to our ideas, but we have to watch how we share them so that we don't come across wrong. And this Eight of Cups right here, living outside the box. Don't be afraid to live your life outside the norm. That's where the magic happens. So if it turns out that you have to walk away from an entire situation to live outside the box, maybe that's the key. Maybe that's where you're missing the situation, is you're going to like give up all the control and you're like, you know what? This is your guys' event. I'm out. See ya. So that might be an opportunity for some of you. Some of you may be walking away from a situation entirely. All right. We talked about being blocked in approaching it from the same old way as we usually do. So that's going to be a drag. Well, you've got to be outside the box, creative in how you approach the situation. The Ten of Swords is here talking about having all the control and being in control, or not having all the control and not having the capacity to take care of all these things. So if everyone's taken away all of your control, well, you're pretty much not having any control there. Let's look at the Devil. The Devil is here. Happy ending. It may not seem like it now. You will accomplish more, far more than you could ever imagine. Your story will have a happy ending. So this is telling me that while things seem dark and frustrating right now, you are on your way to doing more than you've ever thought possible. Okay? So don't be alarmed by this crazy stuff that's going on here. It's not necessary. Don't be alarmed. Okay? You're good. This is going to be great. The devil is here reminding you that sabotaging yourself is always possible, but it's, I think you're sabotaging yourself by trying to stay and do something if perhaps, wow, I'm really getting that you're actually the one who's supposed to be leaving, not them. Ha! You leave them. You don't have to fire somebody. You have to fire yourself. Interesting. The Queen of Pentacles is showing up to talk about the money and be telling you you're staying on budget. The Eight of Swords. Trust your power. Your impact in the world is greater than you think. Whether you see it or not, your existence makes a positive difference. So even as you're in a situation where you need to walk away from these people to take care of you and not be like the person in charge of this nonsense, looking outside the box, looking at it from a new angle. Yeah, let's look at it from a new angle. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it's you. And you just don't want to be there anymore. So that's cool. Have faith that whatever happens, you'll be taken care of. Okay? That's good news. I like that. So you're here to make a positive difference. That's nice. You have a happy ending coming up somewhere else, even if it's not here. Okay? And you got to live outside the box. Huzzah! Love that for you. Good job, Scorpio. We are going to end it there. Like and subscribe. Comment below. And check out in my description box, and you'll find ways and means to reach me personally if you want to have private readings. Okay? We will talk next about the 24th through the 30th. Thank you.